You ever been on a flight where everything just goes wrong? I'm talking turbulence, so bad your coffee's doing backflips, people screaming, and the crew looking like they're one bad bump from losing it. That was Flight 312, somewhere over the Midwest, caught in a storm that felt like it wanted to rip the plane apart. I was in row 12, gripping my armrest, watching this chaos unfold, passengers yelling, a baby wailing, some guy in a fancy suit barking about delays like the storm cared about his schedule. But in row 10, there was this woman, Claire Dawson, mid-30s, blonde hair tucked behind her ears, silk blouse, pencil skirt, fast asleep with a jacket draped over her lap, like she didn't have a care in the world. Nobody noticed her, just another tired business traveler, right? The plane hit a rough patch, and the cabin turned into a circus, bins rattling, seatbelt signs flashing like a Vegas casino. The lead flight attendant, Karen, pale as a ghost, grabs the mic and pleads, "Is anyone here a pilot? Any aviation experience at all?" A couple hands go up. Retired mechanic, some guy who flew a Cessna once in '98, but their faces scream they're out of their depth. Then the captain's voice crackles over the intercom. "We need a military pilot, a fighter pilot, now." The whole plane freezes like, what? A fighter pilot? On this budget flight to Chicago? That's when Claire's eyes snap open, not groggy, not confused, but like someone flipped a switch and she's already running the show. She unbuckles, stands, and says, cool as ice, "I need cockpit comms now." This guy in a gray suit 3 rows up, let's call him Brad, because he looked like a Brad, laughs, loud and mean. "Oh, great." The lady in row 10 thinks she's Top Gun. "Sit down, sweetheart, this ain't your yoga class." The cabin's buzzing, people muttering, some nodding like Brad's got a point. Claire doesn't flinch, just locks eyes with Karen and says, "Open the channel. I'll verify in 10 seconds. Karen hesitates, test protocols, screaming no strangers in the cockpit, but hands over the mic. Claire presses the button and says, "Sunrise 7, copy." Half a second later, the radio crackles, "Hawk lead, reading you loud and clear, Sunrise 7. Status." The cabin goes dead silent. Brad's jaw hits the floor. This woman, who we all ignored for 3 hours, is talking to F-35 fighters like she's calling her mom. Claire's in her element now, voice steady, rattling off, "Hawk lead, I need altitude, airspeed, engine stats, and weather radar stat." The captain feeds her data, and she's firing back adjustments like she's flown this 737 her whole life. She calls out, "Karen, move luggage from the right wing bins to the center aisle, center of gravity's off, making this storm worse." The crew jumps, passengers start helping, even Brad's shoving bags like his life depends on it, which, yeah, it does. Through the windows, you see these sleek fighters cutting through the storm like knives, escorting us. Someone whispers, "Holy crap, she's for real." Claire's in the cockpit now, in the jump seat, scanning gauges faster than the pilots. She's Major Claire Dawson, Air Force, retired, flew F-35s for a decade, combat missions in places most of us can't pronounce. She's calling out, "Hold pitch at +2, airspeed at 280 knots, vector 15 degrees left to dodge the worst of the storm." The captain's hands steady, like her calm's contagious. She spots a hydraulic glitch the co-pilot missed, switches to manual backup, and guides them through a descent so smooth it's like the storm's parting just for her. The runway's in sight, emergency lights flashing below, and Claire's voice is still rock solid. Gentle on the controls, "Captain, let the plane find its balance." We touch down, bounce once, then settle. The cabin explodes, clapping, crying, strangers hugging. The captain steps out, salutes Claire right there in the aisle. Cell phones catch it all, going viral before we hit the gate. But Claire? She's gone by morning, slipping through O'Hare like a ghost, baseball cap low, just another traveler. The passengers, though, we're not letting it go. We start row 10 rising, sharing stories online. A kid named Mia, who dropped her juice cup that Claire caught without looking, draws a picture our plane with 2 F-35s, captioned, "The lady in row 10 saved the sky." It's our symbol now. Brad, the suit guy, posts a teary video. "I mocked her, and she saved us. I'll never judge anyone again." Airlines change policies, flagging veterans on manifests, training staff to spot them. Claire's story hits global row 10 rising trends. People sharing times they were underestimated but stepped up. Me? I'm still processing. Claire didn't need a uniform to be a hero. She was just there, ready when we needed her. So, next time you're on a flight, look around. That quiet guy in 14B could be a surgeon. The woman reading in 9A might be a firefighter. Heroes don't shout, they show up. What's your story? Ever been underestimated or seen someone prove everyone wrong? Drop it in the comments, share this, and let's keep Row 10 rising alive. Because the quiet ones, they're the ones who change everything.